Good evening, everyone. I'm Vanita Muthukumar. On behalf of Evara Voices, I welcome you all for this evening's beautiful episode with Dr. Seema Tawari, who is a health vitality coach. She is a Nari Samman Awardee, and she is a certified weight loss coach, certified meditation coach, founder of Naturu. It's an online clinic. Let's welcome Dr. Seema, who is waiting to join us. She's also an expert in naturopathy, in wellness, and she gives a lot of diet plans to various ailments. And she is into image building for women post menopause and post delivery. So she focuses on women getting back to work with more self confidence and self assurance. And she'll be joining us shortly. So let's welcome Dr. Seema. Welcome on the show, Dr. Seema. Good evening.
Hello, very good evening. Very good evening.
Yeah,
So, how are you?
I'm good. Please, we would like to know more about you. I've done the introduction that you are a health and vitality coach and you run your online clinic, Naturu. Please tell us more about it.
Yeah. Introducing myself as a naturopath and a women's health expert with an experience of over a decade and having an online holistic platform for healing, Naturo, which is an ISO certified platform. And I have been treating health issues like irregular periods, menopause, PCOD, thyroid, fertility, infertility issues all along, all without medicines. Because my USP is food is the medicine and kitchen is your pharmacy. So that is how it goes. Everything is in your kitchen and it's that easy and that simple. You just need to understand the root cause of the health issue that you're facing, and there you go. That becomes very easy. You can take care of yourself until and unless there is an emergency for which you need to visit a doctor.
So do you think there's a lot of cases of PCOD and PCOS in today's teenage, uh, group of girls? Because earlier it used to come much later. I think now it is coming earlier than before. And what do you think are the causes?
This is a very good question, Vanita, because mostly my clients are of the age group of 40 plus. But even the teenagers are facing this a lot because of their lifestyle, the stress that they have in their life, maybe because due to the career or their education and their this sedentary lifestyle, like eating habits, or sleeping pattern, indisciplined lifestyle, whatever the reason may be. And moreover, I feel that they are lacking awareness of how and how they can take care of themselves. Rather, they don't listen to their parents much when mother is telling that please have good, I mean, like nutritious food, lots of fruits and salads. They're like more inclined to having food from the market, or which is actually having preservative, or the color added to it, and that becomes the cause of these health issues. And the same way goes with the age group of 40 plus, because mostly those ladies who are working, they are not disciplined in their routine, rather because they are more connected with what they are doing as a working mom or a working lady, and they prioritize more their family rather than their own health. So when they have this issue like PCOD or thyroid, then they come to me when they have tried everything. Now they want to be more healthier. And by the time they think of this, they have already crossed 40 or 45. So this actually is not, the right approach. Like ladies as such, they don't prioritize their health. Even you know that.
Mm.
So I always say that at least prevention is better than cure. So why can't you take time, say at least a minimum of an hour the whole day for yourself.
Mm.
Yourself, I mean, the self-care, self-love, what you're eating, what you're thinking. If you are connected with yourself, I think you can, by default, take care of your health issues.
Absolutely right. You think this is the cause for fertility issues, that now more and more women are finding it difficult to have children? Uh,
Yeah.
because number one is they delay their marriage, and number two is all the PCOD and PCOS factors that come into play, and
Hmm.
also lifestyle that changes dramatically, that
Hmm.
there is no set routine, so the metabolism also goes haywire. So
Hmm.
what can be done about this fertility issues that is hampering girls?
Yeah. See, especially those girls who are working, they have a very irregular routine. They are completely off the discipline. Like they are sleeping very late,
Hmm.
getting up very late, traveling a lot,
Right.
eating a lot of junk food.
Hmm.
Maybe it's not necessary that they're doing it purposely. By choice, they don't have that freedom to have the food that they like, because they are most of their traveling. Most of them are traveling for their office work or whatever the
Right.
nature of work they are into, and they are forced to eat whatever is not good for their health. That's one point. Sleeping late, which is actually disturbing the whole biological clock,
Right.
because body is not able to digest properly and absorb the nutrients which is required by the body with whatever you have eaten the previous night, because either you are awake or you're doing something, some or the other activities, and by default the energy has to be, I mean, the body has to focus the energy on that particular area. If you are awake, then your system goes haywire.
That's right.
The liver wants to work, the stomach wants to clean, but it is not able to do so because you're awake and you're thinking, you're doing some work. In other words, your energy is not actually focused on where it should be at that time.
Perfect.
Yeah, and that actually creates the toxins, increases in our body. Indigestion process starts slowly. See, all of a sudden you don't find the issues, Vanita. It
Right.
takes years altogether, the same routine, until and unless you develop any a health issue. By the time you develop a health issue, it's now like 10 to 15 years.
Right.
After 10 to 15 years. So now you have to again go back to the root cause, understand what is actually giving all these side effects. Start from there,
Hmm.
change your routine, and then it is very easy to take care of whatever you are facing.
Tell us more about your journey of how you came into wellness and what
Yeah,
attracted you towards natural method of living, or even advocating it. What inspired you?
yes. This question actually always, leaves me amazed because I'm from a commerce background, born and brought up in Kerala. So, of course, a nature's child. So, I was quite like more very close to nature rather than I was like, playing more outside rather than at home. So, a tomboy. So, like climbing trees or being with the pets or butterflies or, plucking mangoes, so and so forth. So, these things attracted me a lot. And I love nature. And we have the practice of following this, what do you call the simple remedies from your kitchen. And
Right.
I've seen my grandmother uh, practicing this
Hmm.
long back. So I was like, I used to feel very amazed how nature can help us. Like simply if you're having a cold or cough, just by taking a teaspoon of basil leaf and ginger juice with honey, it soothes your throat.
Right.
That was so simple. That was so simple. Nobody told the grandmother or our mother that this is the medicine. It is there in our blood actually.
Right.
We have been following from generations and generations. So that fascinated me a lot. That
Hmm.
why, and moreover, also the second thing was like the side effects which antibiotic is giving or in any kind of allopathy medicines is giving you, which
Right.
is not good. somewhere in back of the mind, I used to always feel that having a course of 7 days of a antibiotic course sets back your gut health for at least 4 months. I had this knowledge. So
Wow.
if you're taking 7 days, seven antibiotic,
Right.
you need 4 months to come back. Your gut needs 4 months to take care of the good bacteria. I had this knowledge.
Right.
So now, but I didn't know how to implement it. Then slowly, I got inclined towards naturopathy. And then I understood how it can take care of your health issues if it is nipped at the bud.
Hmm.
Instead of waiting for getting sick, why don't you adopt it easily in such a way that from morning till night you are aware of what you're doing.
Right.
In other words, like connect with yourself. Then I started, getting into this proper in a proper way, professional way. I did my yoga sessions. I mean, like yoga. I learned yoga, different breathing techniques, and acupressure, even acupuncture through seed therapy. Uh, that is traditional energy medicine. It's called TEM. Color therapy using simple sketch colors from your home, and the food that we are having. I mean, the diet part. So basically, our body is made of 5 elements. And if you're treating the 5 elements in various ways, naturally, you're going to be healthy forever. You don't need a doctor, actually. You just need to understand how you can take care of those 5 elements. And that's there in your kitchen. Because naturopathy treats the root cause, right?
So there is cure all around us, and we have to just look for it, right?
Exactly, exactly. Because I just give a simple example. When there is debris all around your kitchen, where do you look for the cockroaches?
Hmm.
What do you do? You
Correct.
remove the
Hmm.
dustbin, the
Yeah.
debris. You this what do you say? You take care of that cockroaches from where they are coming. The
Right.
drain pipe is cleaned. Ultimately, you're taking care of all that hygiene.
Right.
Then when the toxins are within you, all the diseases are coming from within,
Hmm.
how can you look outside for the treatment or for the solution?
That's true. That's true. But
But
most
but
people notice it only when it really like a car breaks down, like the body breaks down. Only then
hmm,
they take notice, and that also until they recover. After that, they go back to doing what they have been doing.
exactly. So like what I do is suppose a person is having a poor gut health, lot of acidity or gastric issue.
Hmm.
So normally out of 10, 9 people just go and buy some gastric, digestive this tablets, Digene or something, and they're okay with it.
Hmm.
Whereas I just give the awareness that if you're having gastric issues, which means that your digestion has become poor.
Right.
So you need to check on what you're eating, what is on your table actually, or what is on your plate, more specific.
Correct.
So if your body is not able to digest what is being given, how can you find the solution outside?
Correct.
The input is equal to output, right?
Right.
So you have to notice what is the input.
Correct.
Then you will automatically get the solution for the same. Instead of suppressing the gastric issue, why can you just check your plate,
Right.
check the timing,
Hmm.
check the quantity?
Correct.
Why can't you establish a relationship between the food and your mouth? Ask yourself, what is the relationship between your mouth and the food? The moment you pick any a small quantity of food before putting it into your mouth, can't you just take a pause and just correlate that whatever you are putting in your mouth, is it that nutritious, or is it having nutrients, or is it just a simply you're looking for something which is tasty?
Correct. So
Because most of us,
finding this balance is where people are struggling. Everybody
Yes,
wants to
exactly.
be healthy now because post-pandemic that awareness has come. So people are genuinely interested in their health, and a lot of people are just dropping dead actually. Like
Hmm.
cardiac arrest are increased,
Yes.
cancer is
Yeah.
increased, and it could be
Yes.
due to various reasons. We can't just blame it on the vaccine because we don't have the statistical data to prove that. But
Very true.
all said and done, people are genuinely interested and caring about their health, but they don't
Hmm.
know how to go about it. Why it fails, in my opinion, is they try one method for a few days, then they get bored, they move on, they move on, and then switching over to methods itself can cause, because one can be completely alkaline, and from that they're moving into full protein diet which is fully acidic. So there is no balance when they move from western this thing to alternate
Hmm.
methods. So that
Got
that
you.
is,
Got
that is something that affects. Now please tell us more about your passions and hobbies, and what do you do apart from this?
you. My passion is to spread awareness
Mhm.
that we can lead a very healthy life without any medicines.
That's nice. Mhm.
This is my passion. I'm trying to give this awareness to the community that actually you don't need a medicine to live a
Right,
healthy life.
right,
You just need proper diet, proper awareness of what you are having,
correct.
when to have, how much to have
Right,
is all you need to
right,
take care of your health.
right. True,
Right.
true.
As you said, like alkaline, acidic, these are very small things to be noticed.
Right.
Now, many people ask me, how will we know that our body is acidic or alkaline?
Mhm.
Okay, we cannot just go and measure it, right? So the science says that as per the knowledge, we should have round about 7 point something as a normal pH value,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So now you're not going to measure that whether it is 7.5 or not. So I always suggest my clients that every 2 hours you can balance your body by having an alkaline diet, because in India we start our morning with tea, coffee or milk,
Right,
along with that breakfast, then lunch, then even in the snacks again tea or some samosa, something like that, and even in the night dinner is the same almost,
mhm.
depending upon the area, region from where you are. Now, the whole menu, if you see the menu, where is the place for salads and fruits? Indian menu, any person, if you ask, like even if you're having salad, how they are having, they'll just cut one cucumber or one tomato, and four people of a family will be sharing it,
Right,
right? They'll have one apple or one banana, and they say that we are having fruits.
right.
No, you must understand that your body is 70% of water.
Mm.
And the fruits and salads have lots of water
Right,
and fiber. And they are alkaline. The vegetables are alkaline. So
right.
you have to reverse the ratio of what you are eating.
Mhm.
70% of salad, fruits, buttermilk, curd,
Right,
coconut water, juices, vegetable juices, and 30% of what you like to have. Simple ratio every 2 hours. Keep on, if possible, like starting with tea or breakfast. With breakfast, after 2 hours, if possible, you can go with buttermilk glass or coconut water or vegetable juice if you're working from home, anything like that. Then after that, salad and then lunch. Then again in the evening, you can go with herbal tea or coconut water, something like you need to balance 2 to 3 hours.
see what
Right?
now divided on is intermittent fasting one side, and the six small meals on the other side, which I
Yes.
also advocate the six small meals, because you're not overloading the body, and at the same time your sugar levels are maintained when you split it into six small meals, and then you can include fiber. You can make it alkaline, and then you can have nuts, fruits, So many varieties are possible. What happens when they completely go for 16 hours of fast? They are increasing the acidic, consistency in their gut system, which is not good over a period of time. Fasting is good, but not done the way that the world is now going over it, is my opinion. What is your take on it?
See, intermittent fasting is not something that we are not known of.
Yeah, yeah,
See, these are all current words which has been,
correct.
it has come like a hype. I
Right.
mean, the Google, wherever your people are talking about intermittent fasting, whereas the body clock,
Mm,
the circadian clock, it actually works with the 16 hours of fasting because I'll just explain what is a circadian clock. Starting from 4 in the morning,
yes.
4 a.m., it takes from 4 a.m. to 12 noon. The body is actually in the elimination mode.
Mm,
Whatever you have eaten previously, it's eliminating from the body.
right.
From 12 noon to again 8 p.m., it is the digestion time.
Mm,
That is why you feel hungry and the lunch, snacks, and dinner, whatever you have. From 8 p.m. again to 4 p.m., it's absorption time.
mm,
After digestion, whatever the nutrients are available, the body starts absorbing. If you just follow this cycle, by default, you are having your first meal after 16 hours of fasting. Because from 7 p.m., at the most 8 p.m.,
mm,
is the last food that you need to have.
right.
So from 7 p.m. till 4 a.m. in the morning, or sorry, the 7 a.m. in the morning. And another thing, you shouldn't have the heavy breakfast because the body's cycle is still going on. The circadian clock is still going on, the elimination.
Mm,
But what we do, we have breakfast at 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. before leaving the for work. But I suggest coconut water, lots of fruits, and then as a brunch you can go, and this becomes a habit. See, you need to develop the habit.
right.
Initially, you'll have some trouble because you're used to having heavy meals.
Right.
So even in today's culture, if you go to the interiors of village, see what they are having just thrice,
Mm,
3 times they have meals. They're not nibbling in between. They have a heavy breakfast in the morning. That too, as a probiotic, that we call it basi bhat in
right.
Hindi. The
Right.
previous night, the rice is soaked in the water, and that's what they are having before leaving to work. That is probiotic, and then the lunch, and then the dinner by 6 or 7 p.m. That's it. And see how they are healthy. They are exposed to the five elements,
Mm,
and we are not. We are sitting in AC room,
right.
driving in a car, which is also AC. Our offices are AC. So where are you connected with the nature?
Mm, right.
And we are so busy that we plan holidays to connect with the nature.
Correct.
Why? Why? You should have this every day. You should connect every day. You
Right.
just need half an hour, not like much of time. Like half an hour is enough.
Right. True. Very
So
true.
if you wake up early, then you see the sunrise. That way you are connected with the fire element, the
Right.
sunbathing.
Yes.
If you do pranayam, that is connecting with the air element.
Right.
If you do meditation, that is connecting with space element.
Yeah.
And if you're having a proper healthy diet, that
Mm,
is again earth element,
yeah.
right? And if your water intake is good, that is again connecting with water element.
Right.
This is all you need to have in the whole day. That's all. That's enough to
So
take care of your health.
away from nature, that is the fundamental cause of all the health issues that we are facing today. Is that right?
Yes,
That's what
yes.
come to, that we arrive that the more we move away from nature, the more we become sick.
Yeah, because we are made of five elements, no?
Right. True. Very true. Very true. It was very enlightening and wonderful talking to you, Doctor. We are going to have one more episode with you. And thank you for
Thank you.
joining us on this episode.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye bye from
Thank you.
bye bye.
Pleasure. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.